Alright guys, and welcome back for a new review. Going to take a look back at the Hot Toys Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Naked Snake. This figure came out about 3, maybe 4 years ago, but I never did do a review on it, so I just thought I'd catch up on things like that. This box is, I believe, heat sensitive. So the image shows up more so when you heat it up. Side view of the package, nice shot of the face sculpt on the figure. And then it does have a window box panel, so you can open it up and you can see the images. It's all in this camouflage, and of course the figure's been on display for years now, so he's no longer in the package. So let's go ahead and get into the figure itself. Okay, so here is the figure. Really awesome piece. This one is one of the masterpieces from Hot Toys, something that they really nailed. So this is the sneaking suit version. Unfortunately, they never made any other versions of Snake. It looked like it was going to be a time when they would pick up and maybe do the camouflage, tiger stripe, all of that, but unfortunately, they never did that. So bringing it in and taking a closer look at that head sculpt, they nailed it. You know, bottom line, you know, this thing looks as realistic, or it's actually way more realistic than the game was itself, but it still captured the look of Snake, almost making him look like a real person. You got the eye patch, the bandana, just stunning work on the face sculpt itself. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get as close into the details as possible. Does have the earpiece in the suit itself. It's got that sneaking suit. There's his knife, and he's got some cool pouches. The orange highlights really make him pop on the shelf. Lots of little details in the suit itself, so I'll kind of bring it in. There's all this writing on there. I can't quite make that out myself through the viewfinder, but maybe you can see it. But also on the shoulder, looks like it's Russian writing to me. And he also has that on his shin, and even on the boot. Like, this is really tiny writing. I might be holding that upside down, but in any event, the attention to detail is phenomenal. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the articulation on this guy. So with that, the suit does restrict it quite a bit. His head is on a ball joint, so it looks left and right. Of course, you don't want to push it too far because his headset is connected to his ear. Shoulders can go out to about that far. They can go further, but the suit again restricts it. Upper bicep swivel. He's got a double jointed elbow, and he has a hinge and pivot in his hand, but the hand being on that glove so high, it does restrict movement on that. He does have ab crunch, but again, the suit is very restrictive, so not going to get a whole lot. He does have waist twist. His legs also can go forward, back, out. He does have double jointed knees, but again, with this suit, unfortunately, it's extremely restrictive. It's the one downfall to this particular figure, and of course the boot is on a swivel, and it doesn't barely hinge up and down at all. So the underlying body is a Hot Toys True Type Advanced, so there's a tremendous range of motion in that body, but the suit itself restricts almost all of that articulation which is again the biggest downfall for the figure. Okay, now time for the accessories. Get a really nice loadout on this guy. So we'll start with the weapons first. It comes with this large machine gun. Excellent detail here. You can see it's got some wear and tear on it. Looks really sharp. There is some moving parts on here. You can see it's hinged right there. Not sure how it all works. Yeah, there we go. So that opens up. You can see the ammo inside. This is the ammo canister for it. So let's see. That goes in there, I think. Yeah, I think it goes in like that. Something along those lines, but really cool detail. Love the little scuffing that they have on it. Especially on the ammo box too. Lots of very fine detail. And then this part I think does move. Yeah, there's something going on there. But again, they're a little fragile, so you don't want to push it. Next, you get the very large M16 assault rifle. This game was based in the 1960s during the Cold War era. So these weapons are not the most modern. It does have a breech that opens. The magazine is removable. So really nice detail on that. You could also see there's minor scuffing on this as well. So it's not a heavily used weapon, but it is got a little bit of wear and tear. Really nice. Into his pistol with a silencer. Excellent detail of the trigger setup on that. Looks really sharp. Wood handle, the grip, and minor wear also shown on this piece as well. Not sure if the slide moves on this. I think it might, but it seems a little stiff, so I'm not going to push it. Really nice detail on that. You also get these cool binoculars. Nice detail there. Looks hinged, but I don't want to crack it in half. You get the can of rations. Again, I don't know if you're going to be able to read that. Probably in Russian. But that's cool. They included that. The easy gun comes with the tranquilizer darts. Also some minor wear on that piece. Nothing articulated though. Really cool if they included it. It's one of the staple weapons for them. Get a claymore mine. Also has some wear and tear on it as well. Really authentic looking detail. Does stand up on its own. A couple of bombs. Not sure if these were chaff grenades or what. It's been a really long time since I've messed with that game. Also a regular grenade. It's got this maroon color with the gold on it. Pretty cool. And then it also comes with extra hands. All different kind of QCQ hands, or close quarters combat. So got a regular relaxed trigger hand for his right, as well as for his left. They are flexible. Nice paint detail. So no problems there. Another tighter grip. That's more for like grabbing the knife. For his QCQ poses. Really good detail on that. And yet another one. So all different types of gripping hands for weapons. And he also comes with something I have not built. It's his cardboard box that he uses to hide in. Pretty cool detail that they included in there. The figure arts, actually, I think the Revoltech figure came with that as well. Really cool. It's all Russian box. And that's kind of the hole he would peek through. So really nice loadout of accessories. Okay, and here's a quick size comparison. So here Snake is next to Royce from Predators. You can see he's pretty much about the same height, and he's also next to Raiden, who is taller, who's wearing high heels, and he's a cyborg, so he's pretty average height for a 1/6 scale collectible figure. Fits in well with the rest of Hot Toys collectibles. Alright, so final thoughts on Snake. Really fantastic figure. Excellent sculpt. Amazing detail. Only really falls short when it comes to articulation. It's kind of a shame that Hot Toys did not continue this line with more Snakes. They did make the Boss. I did not pick that up, unfortunately. I didn't like that figure. Didn't think it really looked that good. But it's a shame they never made the Tiger Stripe version and some of the other figures from the line. But really awesome costume. Kind of did a QCQ pose here. Not the greatest. And again, the articulation does not afford the greatest poses. A couple of the other details I have not shown you. Along the back of the figure, of course, we do get more pouches, a canteen, you get a bedroll, and there is his radio, and that wire does continue all the way up into his earpiece. So that's really cool. The bandana is also posable, so you can pose that as you want. So really fantastic piece. I remember when I purchased this, I had just sold a few of my more valuable Hot Toys like Blade, and I think at the time the Iron Man Mark III Battle Damaged. So when I picked this up, I had picked it up with the idea of this is a figure that I really wanted, and I am glad I did pick it up. It is an awesome piece. You're not going to find a Metal Gear Solid collectible of this quality anytime soon. They have made awesome, what is that, Revoltech figures of them. And also they've made the Square Enix figures. But this is one of the finest I've come across, and I'm super happy to have it in my collection. So I hope you enjoyed this look back at the Metal Gear Solid 3 Naked Snake from Snake Eater video game. Really excellent piece. Awesome accessories and a well executed figure. The only drawback is that outfit. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching.